Aries, first house, spring, your season. Aries, spring. What do we have for the first house message for this week? Well, let's see. The beautiful Aries. So we got the 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, so a lot of fire. Look off the bat. 2 of Wands. We know you guys are very passionate, man. Ruled by Mars, you got that raw energy. It could be a little aggressive for some people, right? But is one thing is a fact. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love that energy. It's very strong. It's very powerful. It's very hot. They can feel it. You can feel it, right? So with the 2 of Wands, yeah, looking for like a little, like a little partnership. You are looking for like a, wanting to connect with a certain individual that has this, or at least could connect with you on that level, you know. And some of you are looking for this. Yeah, looking for this little connection right now. There's this passion, this heat, and some of you might have it, some of you might have it, but some of you Aries is looking forward to this. You're trying to connect and do things together, kind of like, a little partnership, It could start off like, something simple, but y'all looking for this seriousness, this deep, fiery, connection. Y'all want to do things with someone else, grow together, maybe travel together. Cause see, look, even with the 3 of Wands, y'all wanting to do this too. Y'all want to go see the world. Y'all want to go see the world, travel, you know, meet people, and that maybe that's where you might meet these certain individual. Might be on a trip. Might go on a little spring vacation, and you might meet someone there. There might be a little thing going on where y'all meet, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Because the Aries is they're gonna do it. If they're gonna uh, say, "Hey, I'm going on this day," they're gonna do it. So they're definitely gonna meet someone, and then for some of you guys, you already have this connection, so you do like it. You're able to do a lot of things together. Travel together, see the world, meet new cultures, have new experiences. But you're also working real hard as well. Look at that, 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So again, a lot of responsibility. You have a lot of responsibility. Y'all work very hard, to the point you might be feeling real exhausted, tired. But see, here's the thing: since you guys are ruled by Mars, and is the again, you're the masculine side as well. So you have a lot of energy, though. Some of you might be feeling like ready to give up and just like tap out already. But hey, yeah, Aries could keep on going, though, man. Y'all could keep on moving. Like I said, you have that energy. You have that energy. No one can stop you. Because it is a lot. When you deal with a lot in life. And then again, when some of you guys might have families, the kids, the hubby, the wife, and then with your career, work, rent, bills. But let's not forget the most important part also, because it's overlooked, or is neglected. Your mental state, your emotional state, your spiritual state, that also has to be taken care of also. And with the 10 of Wands, you're putting a lot of work into doing things that you gotta uphold and maintain, because it's part of your daily responsibilities. But y'all doing a beautiful job, Aries. Y'all doing a beautiful job. We see you. We see you. Because again, the fire signs is all about actions. And their actions, hey, they're doing them. They're doing them. And then we got the 8 of Cups. You might be feeling, because again, we do have the little Mars still in Cancer, and then Venus went back to Pisces as well, little retrograde, right? So, and then Mercury's about to go into it as well. So be very mindful. You might be feeling certain emotions, certain feelings. You might be reminiscing about certain past situations. Because the waters connect to memory. So be very mindful about that. And right now you guys might not want to be feeling these things at the moment. You're trying to stay busy because again, the fire is, it gets rid of all that. It's all about what you see and feel now, right? So, or what you see, because it is Aries, right? It's cardinal. They're gonna see different things. So with the water, it kind of brings you back to the past. you know it brings you back to the past, and the Aries is not trying to be stuck in the past right now. They're trying to move forward, do new things, create new things. Y'all trying to stay busy right now. See, and then we got the Six of Cups, like I said. This is that Cancer, that Mars in Cancer, because it's very home, he's very comfortable. You guys might be reminiscing about a certain time or certain feeling and emotion that you guys enjoy in the past. It could have been when you were like younger, or a couple years ago. Just enjoying that memory. It was good for some of you. It was good for some of you, and then for some not so much, right? But as what happens with the water, it takes you back to that time frame, that little pool of memories. And finally, we got the Devil. So see, there might be a little problem, a little, you know, a little situation that you might be dealing with right now. Little problems. It could be personal problems as well, health problems, or just a certain attachment to particular things, or even a little material substance, something material. But also you could be dealing with a situation. You guys might be dealing with a little situation that is very no bueno, no good right now. And it might have all these things attached to it. And then since you're part of it, you're technically part of this situation. you know but we want to know, since we got these retrogrades right now, we want to know, how is the Aries doing right now? We're curious. How is you Aries doing, huh? We're curious. So drop a comment, show some love, and let us know, Aries. Don't be shy.